Hey guys, welcome to Farming Simulator 19 on Riverview. So today is going to be one of those days where we are fast timing and trying to get our crop ready to harvest. So with that being said, let's crack open the time there and jump into our tractors and go organize. So that's growing kind of rapidly. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we don't need to go through and herbicide. Although, from what I'm seeing right here, yep, the weeds are growing right in. Really? Right away? Are you kidding me? Is there weeds everywhere? Oh, wow. Weeds freaking everywhere. Oh my god. Oh, in that case, I guess we're weeding. And I will actually use the weeder, so... what we got in here right now? Go back to our sprayer. We got herbicide. I don't think this ground is fertilized at all. No, it's not. It's not herbicide, fertilizer. So we'll get this set up. Unfolded. How far did we get with our fast track? There it is. We'll go throw this in the barn, which I can't remember. Did I leave open? Because I still haven't gone through and fixed the audio, of course. We've been kind of busy with, well, apparently we've got disco going on in there still. Been kind of busy with getting a crap ton of videos recorded for the beginning of this week, because I know it's going to be fairly hectic with the New Year's and everything like that. I'll drop that. That can stay there. We now jump over the hedge, run down, grab the fent. And put that actually where the plough, at least by the repair area we've got set up there, because this needs repairing. Now, I'll openly admit, I love the look of the plough when it's like this, and it kills me to have to do this. It'd be nice if there was a way of swapping between textures and it would always show the wear without actually being worn, although you would never know when it was. But it is starting to slow down in the field, so unfortunately we do have to repair it. But it does look so good. And repair 133, which honestly is not bad to repair them. That is a decent price, to be honest. And try and keep it away from the corn header there. I'll just tuck that there. Apparently it's going to keep the soil texture there. Kind of sucks. Alright, this, we're probably actually done with it for a while now, so we'll throw this in here. And then spray that field with fertilizer. And then take a quick run down and grab a weeder. Which we'll probably do in this tractor, actually, as we have row crops on it already. Right, we'll fertilize our weeds, so they will grow in nice and strong. Now I would put hired worker on this, but hired worker completely craps itself when it sees these trees, which is a pain in the arse. So I don't want to do it because I like having the trees in the field, but these I may end up, to be quite honest, ripping out and Giant's editor or something. If it's going to affect the hired worker like it does. That's the only reason why I'd want to get rid of him, unfortunately. And it's just those going across there that seem to be the issue. These are fine. Those I'm going to actually legit do a bit of forestry and cut out at some point. Probably next round with the field with putting crop in it is when we'll look at doing that. But that'll be a very slow process. I'll cut down the trees, cut them up into decent chunks, and then we'll have to look at renting something to load it up, whatever that will be, whether it's the man truck or the little trailer. I don't know. We shall see. And hopefully, with the weeders are actually a fairly large implement, so it doesn't take too long. I will get the biggest one. And to rip through the field. I'm pretty sure I got all of that stuff. Yep, I did. I most certainly did. I need to keep an eye on the time. I'm recording this, as you guys can see, by the thing up in the top right hand corner on Saturday. Evidently not streaming today, so I can get videos cranked out that I need to get done. I had an obligation to record. Well, no, I wouldn't say an obligation, but I told Oxygen David that I was going to re-record the first look for Marwell Farm, which I've Marwell Manor Farm, which I have done, and waiting for the go-ahead to get that to you guys. Although that being said, at the time of me recording this right now, it has not even been rendered or uploaded. But it won't be uploaded until he gives me the go-ahead. That being said, he does want to see it first, so I will have to upload it, which I am okay with. Doesn't bother me one bit. Alrighty, we are away to grab our weeder, which will probably look kind of funky on this thing. It really will. Switch on our beacons, why not? Wish I had a drink of water. This is what the second video I've recorded back to back, and no water on my throat's kind of hurting because of it. Pro tip: make sure you always have water. Trust me, it is worthwhile. Now, I don't know if I've mentioned this in any video, but I think it was on Friday's video actually. I was mentioning about Cavalier Roy. Yeah, I did. I won't mention it again then. Now I need to, after this week, everything goes back to normal. This map will be the map that is on the channel more than the Giants ones. So the way I want to do it, this is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and the Giants maps are probably going to be in between. That's what my ballpark plan is. Whether it works out or not, I don't know. So you will see this map again on Monday. Weeder, it's 15.2 meter. Obviously it's the biggest. Yes it is. Okay, 45 grand. That'll hurt the piggy bank a little. This map, the way Cavalier Roy did it, he said the original map was always a challenge to make money, and he's done it the same one here, which actually, as I say that, with the setting that's in the game, oh yeah, look at all those weeds, dang. If we go to, where is it, economy difficulty, if we put it on easy, as he hard-coded it, so it's brutal. I think it's made it a bit better, but not particularly. Yeah, he's hard-coded it. Oh, no he hasn't. Yeah, made it a bit easier. Yeah, we'll rock with it. Oh. Lift it back up. Thank you. Now, I imagine this implement isn't the lightest. So the underneath of the tractor looks really good. Surprised I've got so much detail in the mud underneath, actually. Wow. Air reservoirs there, maybe some accumulators, I don't know. I can actually see the engine underneath there, the yellow V16 by the looks of it. Yeah, definitely interesting. But unfortunately, yeah, we can't. Beautiful. We can get back over after investigating the underneath of the tractor there. And you've got to be careful, guys. You've always got to check the underneath of your machines. You've got to see if there's oil leaks or hydraulic leaks, which is oil, water leaks from the radiator. You know, general maintenance. You've got to flip it upside down and take a good look. Now, with this being fairly, as I was saying, I'd imagine this is fairly light, but who knows. And then I was just about to say, as I go back onto topic, has this even got weeds in this field? Oh yeah, weeds, yep. Drop it down. Of everything that I was seeing as weed, I thought it was crop going in. Nope. Oh, courseplay, I miss ye. I miss courseplay so much at this point. And the sad part is, this is it. This is all we have to do. I was really hoping to be able to fast forward time and get into fertilizing or harvesting or something. Because on this map, I don't know if I'm going to put animals on it. This map, I don't see me sticking around on it for a while at least. I've got a feeling once the map comes up on the mod hub, we'll be moving away from it. It's a good map, don't get me wrong, but it's not the quality I like, if you see what I mean. It's, you can tell it is an older map, so am I gonna really stay around with it? Not long term at least. We'll see what gets released up on the mod hub. We just don't know what maps are in the making right now. I don't, at least. I know Oxy's map is going up on there, and it's done. That's it. That is it, as far as I'm aware. I know that's not going to be the case. I know there is going to be more, but that is the waiting game. And it will take a while for that stuff to come through. And the first look video, I not long got done recording. I kept saying, you know, and I hope I made it clear enough, but I know you're still going to get some bright ass commenting about it, and that's the fact that the lead time that Giants probably have for mods right now is probably ridiculous. Because let's face it, they've probably had a crap ton of just terrible stuff that would never in a million years pass most of our testing. And I say most of ours, I mean you guys that like the higher quality stuff probably wouldn't take a look at it and go, yeah, that's a POS. And they've probably got to sift through so much of that crap, like the color changeable stuff, stock in game stuff that you can change the color on. I guarantee you someone's uploaded a plethora of that crap, which it has its place. But I'm sorry, I don't want to change my John Deere from any other color than green, maybe black, to be quite honest with you. It's the same with a lot of the machinery. Color changeable chrome big M. Why? Why do I want to make that a different color? Why? trucks I get, pickup trucks I get, how the John Deere Gator I can get, some tractors that you can legit buy in any colour I get. Now, that being said, most tractors you can order it in special colours. John Deere's you can get in yellows. I've seen John Deere's in black. And how there's probably some out there that are red. And, well, you guys know for October time, we usually go pink for a lot of the machinery. That I will look into getting a lot of that stuff. Then, but why everyone jumps on that bandwagon and goes through the mods and colour changeable everything? Nah. Anyway, that's that tangent over and done with. But there's probably a lot of that up on the mod hub. And probably a lot of stuff from real old versions of the game that just like crap. I really hope the QA team have and put out there somewhere the criteria and actually stick to the damn criteria this time in the game, because they didn't last time around. We could go through a handful of mods and see where and go through the criteria and go, why is it on the mod hub? Because it doesn't abide by a lot of the criteria. I feel they definitely should be stuck to that, and I hope mod creators really fight back with some of them. Now, I'm not saying all of the QA guys are like this, but I got a hunch there are some that most definitely let through stuff which 100% should never have been let through in the first place. And I'm not going to beat around the bush when I say it. I feel Black Sheep and that lot is part of it. Their maps, when first uploaded, got passed through with so many errors where they have refused to upload or put up maps from other people in the past with lesser issues. And when you've got a huge hole in the field and the field is unpassable on several different fields and you let that up on the mod hub, yeah, you can't tell me there's they're not sticking to their guns on certain stuff there. It's that type of BS that I hope that stops and they're held accountable for that stuff. Unfortunately, I think that can turn a lot of people off modding on the mod hub. But there again, there's always places like FSUK and HAL if you really want to go down the route of mod host, which I wouldn't recommend. I'd say FSUK over mod host any day of the week. There's always that. It's just now that they've added in the money side of things, modders, for the most part, take a different look at it. Like, if they can't make a buck, they're not doing it. It was never an issue in the past. I feel the money aspect was a great thing for the modders, but also gave some of them a whole different aspect of looking at it. And granted, I feel the only reason they gave the money side of things up on the mod hub was to bring mods to console. I would be willing to say most modders, if there wasn't a monetary gain out of getting stuff on consoles, they wouldn't. Because it is a hell of a lot more work to get stuff on consoles than it is on PC. And I would literally say, I'd guarantee they wouldn't do it if it wasn't for that. And whether you like it or not, if you're a PC player, the console is the market share. The console is the reason why we have the game the way we do now. We wouldn't have half of the stuff we do in the game. The game wouldn't be doing as well as it is. And when you're talking the numbers that I've heard of, consoles bringing almost like 80% is the number I've heard of the profit for the game, and the PC's the rest. Yeah. Consoles are in pretty much everybody's home. That's the market where the game's aimed at least. Gaming computers are expensive, they're not cheap. But once you've got a decent one, it kicks the ass out of a console as far as just thinking of one game, and that's Farming Simulator. And I know there's a lot of people that have said they've got gaming computers so they can get all the mods on. that they couldn't before on console, and that's the reason they moved over, and they've seen the light. And I'm not going to deny it. Console gaming, to a point, certain games, phenomenal. Other games, it just... yeah, it sucks. It really does. Alrighty, 20 minutes in, and that's this field done. Now, I think what I'll do is I'll throw hired worker on this field. I'm just going to load up herbicide, as it is going to be quicker, let's be honest. And hopefully that works out okay. Now, in theory, I'm only going to need one pallet. If it. No, admittedly, I thought it was crop coming through initially, but obviously it's all weeds, so I don't care running over that stuff because it is going to be... oh, it's still going to stay there, to be honest. It acts like grass. Where did I put the spray? Oh, that's right, the spray's down here. I could not remember then. Cannot wait for them to update this thing and fix these damn windows. You'll probably see me throw this on Marwal when they've got the windows fixed. So I really do like this tractor. I do like this tractor a lot. That kills me. That steering mechanism on this sprayer is stupid. I can tell you right now, I would more than likely disable that. Do not like it at all. Alright, let's bounce off into a tree. And this will probably fill the whole thing. So as that is doing that, we'll jump into here. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I think it's stuck in the ground. I think the best bet, honestly, is to probably unload at the top there and... there we go. Unload at the top on the hard standing over there and go from there. It's like damn deja vu. There's times where I really like the weeds. I love that aspect of the gameplay. And there's other times where it just drives me up the freaking wall, like having to do this and having really no quick way to counteract it. Such a pain. I just feel a lot of the time where I'm constantly spraying. Yeah, I know. You can switch them off. It's tempting. It is tempting. And hopefully this will knock them back a wee bit quicker. I think the last video I did on here, we were doing exactly this, spraying. I can't remember. And we knocked out a lot of seeding during the last live stream. I may throw sheep on this map or something and have a large sheep farm. Reason I say that is I feel I got to do something other than crop, because just doing this all the time, even for me, where I like my arable stuff way more than animal work, I will get bored of just doing arable constantly. Very rinse and repeat. And unfortunately, that's the negative about Farming Simulator. It is rinse and repeat. It's literally you are harvesting, collecting the crop, selling the crop, baling if needs be, and then you're ploughing, and then you're cultivating, and then you're seeding, then you're spraying, weeding, and then you're back to square one harvesting. And in between that, you can do some animal stuff, which breaks up the monotony of the crops. Which is why I do the animal stuff. There's no way I could just do crop all the time. Not a hope in hell. That's actually almost done the field, so it's routed along fairly quick actually. It's not done too bad. Oh, it's finished already. Wow. That did not take long. Oh, it did miss a huge shot. Why? How did it miss so much? Now, how did it miss so much? Dang. Go on, keep going, keep going. You can sense this stuff there. Oh wow, it lifted it and moved over. Huh. Well, do that for what it's worth. Well, did I turn in time? No, I did not. I cannot judge the distance on that. That drives me up the freaking wall. Done deal. Moving on to the next. Can we actually fit through that gap there? Oh, yes, we can. All I'll do is line up right to the edge. I'm kind of surprised that this sprayer doesn't have lights on the boom. Or even lights on the back of the part that goes up and down there spread across. Alright, so after we've got this done, unfortunately we'll have to call the video quits probably. Probably where I'll wrap it up. Whole butt ton of spray, and it's all hazy and dank looking. Cannot wait until we get a powered sprayer that actually suits these European maps. That's the one thing that bugs the snot out of me with the game, is we've got sprayers for North America. Well, a sprayer, self-propelled sprayer for North America. We've got a sprayer for South America, but because it's so wide, even that small one, I don't think it would fit well on the European stuff. I may have to buy it and compare it against some of the tractors to see how it actually compares, whether it's any good, and if it is, then temporarily we'll be using that instead of the mounted stuff like this. Well, not the mounted, but the trailed, for like Marwal or whatever. I've got a tiny little sliver to go. No, economically speaking, it would have been better if I just used the weeder on this stuff, because then it would have been free, but that would have taken too long. I'd rather have two things going in the fields that can basically do a similar thing. Obviously this is a lot quicker as well because it's a longer working with. It's just paying for the herbicide. But we already had some. We've got a couple of, well, what, 4 pallets of it. And we're probably going to use just over 1,000 litres for 2 fields. It's not bad. And of course I'm not being ultra precise with it by any means. Actually, if you time it right, probably just 1,000 litres for 2 fields. There you go. Perfecto. I'll fold this up and throw it on the laneway like... oh, it does have lights. Oh, they're not very bright. Are they even actually putting out light source? There's lights, but I don't think they're putting out light sources. Wow. They're actually not. Alright, this has broken them. Alright, this by... Oh, was that our field too? No, it's not. Jeez. That worried me for a second. Now this field is the field we had the corn in when we sprayed that. You can see we kind of made a mess of that. And because it's fertilized, it's saying it's still okay. Alright, what we can do... Yeah, skip the row for some reason. Oh wow, this thing needs fuel. Dang. What we'll do is we'll open up this, GS, capital T, and that one, and that one. Get us going along. We'll put a bit of a beacon on. And there is the thumbnail for this video. Actually, speaking of that, I got to jump in game at some point and get the thumbnails for Monday and Tuesday's videos, because I didn't take thumbnails for those, I don't think. I'll have to go through and check. Go back and get this section. Like so. And we're done. So I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. I do not know, should have addressed that in the videos previously, but I do not know when I'll be back streaming. Obviously Monday I may stream, it depends when we got people coming over. Tuesday there's not a hope in hell. And Wednesday again, I don't know, it depends when people leave. So until next time, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Sorry it was actually, to me this was boring, I'm not gonna lie. Spraying weed and all that good stuff, that's boring to me. But I hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless, and until next time, we'll see you on the next one. See ya.